Morning everyone. Today I want to talk to you about why the less is more with dentistry. Why experienced dentists, they have minimal tools, minimal burrs, minimal ways of doing dentistry that create beautiful results, and inexperienced dentists have multiple tools, multiple equipments around them, and they don't deliver the same results. I want to explain to you why there is a difference and how you, if you like someone who uses massive amount of burrs, massive amount of extraction stuff to extract one tooth, how can you mirror experienced dentists and how you can hijack and fast track your career. So let me explain that more in this video. First, for credibility, my name is Khaled. I have been a dentist for 20 years. I run my own dental practice, Lakeside Dental Spa in Hervey Bay in Queensland. I took it from 1 chair to 10 chairs, from 3 staff members to close to 40 staff members over the course of 14 years. And you can check my details below for credibility. So let's picture that. Dentist A, you walk into the room, they have one straight luxator and maybe one forceps, and they nearly extracting every tooth with just 1 or 2 tools in a really quick and efficient way. And dentist B, you walk into the room and they have 2 sets of cryers, 2 sets of Warwick James, 2 sets of root picks, 2 sets, 3 different types of elevators and luxators. You got a full tray and they still haven't extracted the tooth and struggling. Dentist A, you walk into the room, they're doing a crown prep, they have 1 or 2 burrs maximum in their kit and 1 impression tray, same size usually, or half tray or something, and very extraction cord ready. Maybe they scan, really minimal tools, and they're delivering some beautiful results at the end of the appointment. Dentist B, they have a full set of crown preps which has football shape, inverted cone, whatever, round, large taper, small taper, skinny to break cone. They have like 10 burrs in one kit. They have different tray sizes and different, I don't know, like different tips for their syringes for the injection, for the impression, if they take impressions, or they have different crown materials, temporary crown materials that they're using. Why there's a difference between them? I believe in one saying, and this saying is quoted by very famous fighter Bruce Lee, an actor. And this quote, he would say, "I fear not a man who practiced 1,000 kicks once, but I fear mostly a man who practiced 1 kick 1,000 times." So why are we doing a lot of tools when you're inexperienced? Usually, you don't want to go through the pain or the process of learning sometimes. So you attend a course, let's say in composite, they recommend certain kits and certain like matrix bands or holders or something, and then you tried it a few times, it didn't work, it's difficult, maybe I should try something different, might work better in my hand. Then you attend a different course, you buy a different matrix system, and suddenly you have 2 or 3 matrices systems, and each one is really not working well for you, so you keep mixing and matching and trying different things. Again, it's lack of repetition of an experience, of procedures. If you want to learn as a pro, again, 1 kick 1,000 times. You want to learn 1 technique and apply it 1,000 times, and you get to the sweet spot and do it as good as the person who taught you this technique. But if you do it a few times, it doesn't work for you, then you try something else, it doesn't work for you, you end up with a massive amount of tools and it doesn't deliver you. So those who are taking teeth out with 1 luxator and 1 forceps, they have done volume of cases. Those who have done crown preps with 1 or 2 burrs, they have done volume of cases and they stuck to 1 technique. So how can you do volume if you're not experienced? I'll tell you what I did, and can you even mirror me? Let's go for crown preps. If I did a crown prep course and the tutor or the lecturer recommended, let's say I wanted to attend this course particularly because this person does minimal tools, so he only used 2 crown preps, 2 crown prep burrs for the whole prep, for any prep. It's like, wow, that's amazing. So I did the course. What I do, I don't just practice in the course. I go home, I used to buy in bulk. You know the plastic teeth that you put in models? I would buy 500, 600 easily, minimal. Yeah, some money I will spend, but it's okay. I will be prepping every 5 minutes. So I will sit there for 3 hours, I will prep easily 200 preps, for example. I will sit another 4-hour session and prep another 200. I will sit there and repeat. I will repeat the same prep 1,000 times at least. And then you will eventually reach the sweet spot where this technique is much easier and you become very minimalist. Again, you're scanning. You start scanning with an iTero or a Ceric. Scanning is so difficult, it's not for me. I would get a model, scan 100 times. 1, 2, 3, redo, redo, and then you start getting the pattern, getting more efficient. Look, someone who's very experienced scanning how they scan. They stand differently, they retract differently, they hold the scanner a lot differently, they dry the mouse very differently. They have managed to reach the sweet spot of being very efficient. I will scan hundreds of times before I say it's not for me. I will find my most favorite DA that likes me the most and say, hey, would you mind if I borrow your teeth for half an hour and I want to scan your mouse maybe 20 times or 30 times? I'll give you a dinner voucher. Where's your favorite place to have dinner? If she says, sweet, yeah, I want to do it, why not? Do like 20, 30 scans in a row. And that's how you get the speed, and that's how you become more experienced in shorter time. If you're doing extractions, my advice to you, which I did many, many years ago, is go to charity trips. First, it feels good to do charity work. You'll meet some awesome people, but also you'll be exposed to high volume of extractions with minimal tools and minimal equipment that will force you to be efficient and also understand the elasticity and plasticity of bone and how we can move teeth around. And you'll have a lot of experienced clinicians around you who also do a lot of charity work that will show you how to do this with minimal tools. So volume is the key, and you can still do volume even if you're inexperienced. You can do, I've done 20 years of dentistry in 5 years very easily, and I think in your first year you can do 5 years of dentistry if you work a little bit different and use a lot of, do things in bulk and keep repeating them in one session. So buy large amount of teeth, prep 1,000 teeth easily in 2 or 3 days. You should put hundreds of matrix bands and class 2 fillings on models, not just 1 or 2 or 5. And extractions, you cannot go wrong by going to charity trips. I mean, you will do massive amount of extractions with minimal tools. So if you find this information helpful, make sure you like it and share it with your friends and colleagues. If you want to hear more about my videos, please subscribe to my channel and you will be notified when more videos are released. Thank you so much for listening to me. It means a lot to me.